Anxiety and depression can be overwhelming and debilitating, but there is hope. Remedies such as yoga, meditation, dietary change, and herbal supplements can help to alleviate symptoms. In this blog post, we will explore the various natural remedies for anxiety and depression and discover how they help to reduce symptoms. You will also learn the benefits of each remedy, how to use them effectively, and what potential side effects may arise from their use. Anxiety and depression are two of the most common mental health issues that people face today. Unfortunately, many people still hesitate to seek professional help or accept a diagnosis, due to the fear of being labeled or judged. However, it is important you accept a diagnosis, and seek professional help, otherwise you will be unable to move forward. For the newly diagnosed, it is often themselves that attach labels and negative stigma. To be able to accept the condition of anxiety or depression can be difficult, but it is essential for one's mental health and well-being. It allows individuals to receive the necessary treatment needed to manage their symptoms and to lead a healthier life. Furthermore, it helps reduce the stigma associated with mental health issues when others see that seeking help is nothing to be ashamed of. By accepting a diagnosis, you can take control of your life and start on the path towards recovery. It is important for you to understand that seeking professional help does not make you weak. Instead, it shows your strength in facing fears head-on and being able to make important decisions for your well-being and future. This is the most important step, and the most difficult. Everything else will seem far easier after accepting the diagnosis. Now you need to commit to establishing and maintaining a holistic treatment program. Often the first response to a diagnosis is to begin taking prescription medication. This is a difficult decision. For some, the medications work. For others, they do not. Research shows us that pharmaceuticals may have side effects and some pose a risk of addiction. If you are concerned about this, always speak to your doctor. This is why many people choose to complement their medication with natural remedies, and some choose to try alternative remedies before they begin any medication. Again, this is a discussion needed with your doctor. If you are interested in natural treatments, read on. You will find 9 of the best natural remedies for anxiety and depression that are safe, easy to use and effective. What evidence do we have to support the use of natural remedies for anxiety and depression? In 2010, S.E. Lakhana and K.F. Vieira published a research article based on Medline, PubMed and EBSCO studies. This included a total of 24 studies investigating 5 different complementary and alternative medicine monotherapies, as well as 8 different combination treatments. These studies included analysis of 2,619 test participants, with 21 random control trials and 3 observational studies. Participants were made up of those who had previously been diagnosed with either an anxiety-related disorder or depression. The full report can be found on our website, but the summarized overall findings stated the following. Based on the available evidence, it appears that nutritional and herbal supplementation is an effective method for treating anxiety and anxiety-related conditions, and effective without the risk of serious side effects. So let's discover what the best natural remedies for anxiety and depression are. The first is catnip. Research shows us that the humble catnip is an incredibly effective herbal remedy for anxiety or depression. It is a member of the mint herb group and has properties that help to ease tension in a variety of ways. Catnip is a very powerful relaxant, and this is why it is excellent for treating the symptoms of anxiety. Catnip is effective at alleviating stomach cramps, spasms, and digestive irritations related to anxiety and depression. Studies show that over half of all anxiety sufferers experience physical symptoms associated with the stomach and digestive system. The use of catnip also reduces headaches known to be caused by depression and by anxiety-related insomnia. Catnip also helps improve appetite, and eases the stress and muscle tension associated with severe anxiety and depression. To use this remedy, we recommend brewing catnip tea. You will need 2 teaspoons of dried catnip leaves and 1 cup of recently boiled water. Add the catnip to the water and let soak for 10 minutes. Then filter the herb from the tea and enjoy. You can take the catnip tea up to 3 times per day. It is important to remember not to add the catnip to freshly boiled water, as this would destroy the active ingredients. Wait 5 minutes after boiling the water before you add the herbs. The second natural remedy for anxiety and depression is chamomile. Chamomile, like catnip, is a mild sedative that is natural and safe. It is best used for those with mild anxiety or depression. Chamomile is best used to calm nervousness. It will aid both nervousness of mind and the inquat, nerves inquat, that are often felt in the stomach. Chamomile, like catnip, reduces discomfort of the digestive system and helps improve the appetite for those experiencing a great deal of stress. The chamomile plant has also been linked with headache reduction, and there are indications that it improves both liver and lung health. It is advised to check with a doctor before you use chamomile. This is because chamomile can increase the risk of bleeding if taken by people who also use blood-thinning drugs. The use of chamomile can cause allergic reactions for those sensitive to the Asteraceae, or daisy family of plants. However, very few people experience negative side effects from using chamomile. It is sold as a herbal tea in most grocery stores because of its mild effects. Chamomile is also a popular natural remedy for anxiety in children. To use chamomile, we recommend making herbal infusion. You will need 1 large heat-resistant glass container that hold 4 cups of water, 2 tablespoons loose, dried chamomile, 1 tablespoon cinnamon, a half cup of cilantro leaves, and the peel of 1 orange. To make the infusion, first prepare all the ingredients and then your container. Now boil 4 cups water, remembering to let it cool slightly after boiling. Add all of the ingredients to your glass container and pour in the 4 cups of water. Finally, seal the container and place in the refrigerator for 5 to 8 hours. It is important to refrigerate the infusion, as if left out it may sour. After infusing, you can drink the mix chilled, or it can be warmed and taken as a tea. Note: if you can't wait for 5 to 8 hours, you can use the same ingredients but half the amount of water. You will still have to wait 2 to 3 hours. The third natural remedy for anxiety and depression is fennel. Fennel may not be well known as a treatment option for anxiety and depression. However, research has shown fennel to be a highly effective treatment for some of the most common symptoms of anxiety. These include nervous digestion, nervous cough, and even stress-induced asthma. This is excellent news for asthmatics, as anxiety is well known to make asthma symptoms worse. Fennel also acts as an analgesic, a diuretic, and an antispasmodic. Number 4 on our list is Kava Root. Sometimes Kava Root is referred to as kava. This is possibly one of the most effective herbal remedies for moderate to severe anxiety. Research has shown it to have a very positive impact on the reduction of depressive symptoms such as stress, anxiety, and insomnia. Kava root is not only useful for typical anxiety symptoms, but also for atypical symptoms such as anxious thoughts. This is a herbal remedy that you need to run past your doctor. Kava root has been linked to some health scares, however it is thought this was due to it being prepared in the wrong way, or mixed with other additives such as alcohol. Talk to your doctor before taking Kava root. If you consume alcohol, take other medications, or have liver problems. Number 5 is the hop flower. I know most people associate hops with the production of beer. However, hops are much more than an ingredient in beer. Hop flowers have a very long associated history in medicinal applications. Hops flowers have been used for centuries to combat insomnia, stress, and headaches. They are also extremely beneficial for treating indigestion, general nervousness, and can help to reduce fever. The hops bring about a sense of calm and can support sleep. To use hops, we recommend making herbal hops tea. You will need 2 tablespoons of hops flowers, 1 cup of water, and 1 teaspoon of chamomile. You can replace chamomile with peppermint or lemongrass. All 3 additional herbs are optional, so you can leave them out, or use any of them, depending on the flavor you want at the time. To make the herbal hops tea, start by boiling 1 cup of water, remembering to let it cool slightly. Add the hops and additional herbs, if using, to a cup or teapot. Pour in the slightly cooled water and let infuse for 10 to 15 minutes. You can enjoy this hot or drink it chilled. Number 6 in our natural remedies for anxiety and depression is Passionflower. Passionflower has many of the benefits of Kava Root, with one positive exception: there are very few side effects. It is best for treating mild to moderate anxiety. It can also benefit depression and cases of severe anxiety, but it needs to be taken regularly for a number of weeks before you will know if it is having any impact. Passionflower works more on the physical body. It reduces muscle tension, soothes and relaxes pain of stress tension, and is of great benefit to anyone suffering with insomnia. The positive benefit of releasing the body from tension and stress plus gaining good sleep and rest is that it helps us emotionally, as we are able to regain a sense of peace which helps calm the nerves. The use of Passionflower prevents agitation, mood swings, and anxiety-related headaches. The only precaution is Passionflower should not be used if you are prescribed any monoamine oxidase inhibitors. To use Passionflower, we recommend another herbal tea infusion. You will need 1 cup freshly boiled water, 2 to 3 teaspoons of dried Passionflower, or fresh, and 1 teaspoon of valerian root, optional. To make the tea, start by boiling 1 cup of water. Add the Passionflower and valerian root to a cup or teapot. Then pour your slightly cooled water into the cup or teapot. Let the tea steep for 15 to 20 minutes. Take the Passionflower tea 3 times per day. It is one of the terrific natural remedies for anxiety and depression. Number 7 is Skullcap. Skullcap is a sedative, a tonic, and an anti-inflammatory. It is used to soothe spasms and muscles twitching. It is also effective when used to manage epilepsy and restless leg syndrome, RLS. Many people use Skullcap for its natural sedative properties. It is effective for anxiety-related insomnia, restlessness, rapid heartbeat, and depression. Skullcap should be taken strictly as directed and is not suitable during pregnancy. Number 8 in our natural remedies for anxiety and depression is St. John's Wort. St. John's Wort is very effective at fighting depression, and is helpful for those with anxiety if they also have any depressive symptoms. St. John's Wort is most well known for being a powerful mood lifter. St. John's Wort is very effective for the treatment of depression and anxiety-related diarrhea, gastroenteritis, and other symptoms impacting mood. Number 9 is valerian root, the final of our natural remedies for anxiety and depression. Valerian root is a powerful and incredibly effective sedative. As a result, it is primarily used as a sleep aid. Due to its sedative qualities, valerian root is also effective for soothing stressed muscles and reducing mental and physical tension. This allows you to relax and unwind more easily. Valerian root is not recommended for children under 12, during pregnancy, or by anyone taking prescribed antidepressants or anti-anxiety medications. It is most effective when the valerian root is soaked and used as a tea. You will need 1 teaspoon of dried valerian root and 1 cup of freshly boiled water. To make the tea, pour 1 cup of recently boiled water to a cup or teapot. Add 1 teaspoon of dried valerian root, stir and let steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Before we finish, I want to mention some additional alternative therapies that can help anxiety and depression. These are not herbal or supplement-based treatments. They are therapeutic treatments which have proven to be effective. They may be very useful if you have started taking prescription medications and are unable to use some of the natural remedies mentioned in this post. They are CBT or cognitive behavioral therapy, psychodynamic therapy, and GT or Gestalt therapy. I also recommend participating in activities that help you to regulate inner stress and negative thinking. These activités include yoga, meditation, mindfulness, deep breathing, and aromatherapy. There are many other complementary therapies which could prove useful for anxiety and depression. These are talk and speak therapy, hypnotherapy, sound therapy, and biofeedback. I hope this time focusing on the natural remedies for anxiety and depression has been helpful. Please do let me know if you try any of the remedies and your experience with them. You can find much more information about natural remedies and other holistic therapies on our website at www.healthynature.com.